Sheree Denáe Show.
Hey y'all, we back here again on the pink couch for all the girl talk because I'm your internet big sis and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Okay. Now before I jump into this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And make sure you guys are turning on those post notifications. And make sure you guys are following me on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, all that at Sheree_Denáe. And let's get right into it. Woo! Twin, where have you been? Oh, I know. I went a little MIA. Life has been lifing, but we back. I've been growing so much on Instagram and TikTok. Like I have so many new little sisters. And especially for me to be finally back filming, I thought this would be a perfect time to do a little Q&A, little get to know me, get to know the house. So let's get into it. Okay, so you already know my name is Sheree Denáe. I absolutely love my name. I've never had a problem with my name. I mean, some people have had problems with it growing up because I don't understand why you can't say Sheree. I would get called Tree, Cherry, Sheree. That one used to piss me off because people would know my name is Sheree, and I'll tell them my name is Sheree. They're like, hey, Sheree. I am 25. I turned 26 this year. That may be a surprise for some of y'all because a lot of people think I'm like 19, 20s. I've heard 21. And then when I say I'm 25, they're like, what? Yes, honey. Black don't crack. I am a beautiful Leo. My birthday is July 29, 1998. I have fibromyalgia and myofascial pain syndrome. That means a whole lot, but in short terms, it means I am in pain all the time. I have a list full of symptoms. I get shocks of pain. My nervous system's all over the place. It messes with my mental, messes with my just everything. But you know what? We pushing through. As long as we got God, we pushing through. I love God. I'm going to stand on that for the rest of my life. I love God. God is the whole reason that I'm here. He's the whole reason that I'm able to wake up and do what I do every day. God is the reason. God. Whenever people ask me my job, I have so many things I want to say, and I try to narrow down to one, but I'm like, girl, you do a lot, so say all that you do. So for one, I'm a full-time content creator, digital content creator, digital marketer, all that stuff, all that bundled in one. I also model. I was 7 years old watching America's Next Top Model. I was like, yep, that's gonna be me. I'm also an author. I wrote multiple ebooks about self-love, about long-distance relationship, about growing your relationship with Christ. I dibble and I dabble. And then overall, I'm an entrepreneur because I'm heading all these different things by myself, just me and God. Me and God, baby. Now with me, I have never played about my grades ever. I was always that overachiever. I was always that one that was in the library. I was that one that was gonna get it done. If I need to do some more tutoring, I was gonna do that. Whatever it took, I was getting that A. I was always on the high honor roll list. And then when I got to college, I graduated with honors and I graduated with my bachelor's in business management and marketing. Graduated from ESU and I graduated a year early. Stop playing with me. I was on that accelerated program. Fun fact about me that I don't think a lot of people know about me is that before I started content creating, when I was more in my earlier stages of it, I was a housekeeper. They called it environmental aid, but then some people call it housekeeper. So just so you can know what it is, but I was in the nursing field and that's what I did in college. And I loved it. It was very calm, especially because around that time was when I first got diagnosed and being sick. So it was definitely a good way to just balance stuff. But I loved being around older people and they were so nice and sweet. And I did that for a good couple years. So best believe when y'all see me clean, I've been trained to clean. I know how to clean. I know how to get in the crevices. Okay, I like to keep my place spotless. Now, when it comes to food, y'all already know I'm a gluten-free baddie. I'm gluten-free, anti-inflammation. We getting this body right, keeping it together. Now, one of the main reasons I am gluten-free is because of the fibro, because inflammation makes the pain worse. So having a gluten-free diet just helps that a lot better. It sucks, but fibromyalgia does not have a cure. They do have a lot of medicines that people utilize, but I tried it, did not work. All it did was literally make me a little loopy in the head. It did not take any pain away. It just made me have that high feeling. And I don't do that. I do not smoke. I do not drink. Never have, never will. Next. So I eat gluten-free foods and I love it, especially ever since I moved to Maryland. And yes, I am located in Maryland. I'm a DMV girly. They have so many food options here. It's ridiculous. Because originally I was born in New Jersey. I was born in Patterson, New Jersey. And then I grew up there for about 7 years of my life in Orange, New Jersey. And then I moved to Pennsylvania, this little town. And then I spent the rest of my life there. And then recently, about a couple years ago, I moved to Maryland. So I've been all over the place. Now, some things when it comes to me, I do not wear any makeup. I tried a little bit when I was younger just to try a little eyeshadow or something, but I can never do that full face glam. I couldn't do it. But I do want to learn because I feel like that's such a great skill to learn. And I feel that'd be a new hobby for me just because I'm very creative and I like to have different outlets for my creativity. So I feel I love watching the videos, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing people do little eyeshadows and all that stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool. But me, I'm strictly a moisturizer and, like a lip gloss girly. That's it. it. I like to keep it simple, especially since I have sensitive skin. I don't play that. Ooh, one thing I am very scared of is dogs. I know they are so cute. I don't have any hatred towards dogs. I am scared of dogs. Know the difference, because a lot of people like to be, as soon as I say I'm scared, like, oh, why are you being like that? I am scared. What do you want me to do about that? Because when I was younger, I used to take piano lessons. Yes, your girl can play piano. I need to get back to it because I used to really play. Now I'm just like, But I'm gonna get there. But when I was younger and I used to take piano lessons, my piano teacher had a dog. And one day I went over there. That dog attacked me. I ain't never been the same since. So now with me, if I have to be around a dog, like if it's a family member's dog, I need to just take my time to warm up around a dog. It's never like I can just go up to a dog and like, oh my gosh, yes, hi, how you doing? Pray for me. One of my favorite people has to be my grandfather. He passed a couple years back. That crushed me to my core. That was my dude. He was a man of very few words, but anytime I was around him, he always made me feel so loved. And it's crazy how someone can do that without really, like, I don't recall him really saying I love you. He was a man from, that time, but he always showed love and how he embraced me and just how he was around me and just his even reactions to me. Because anytime I would pull up to his house, he would always stand at the top of his like porch. I could see him in the door. He'd just be smiling. He would be smiling. I would just be so happy to see him. I miss him so much. Oh, Papa. And even growing up, I dealt with a lot of different things as far as how people took to me, because the Sheree you see is the Sheree I've always been. I've always been a very outspoken person. I've always been a person to show love and just be myself, because I never understood how someone could try to be somebody else, this and that. I was always just, I'm gonna be me, and that's what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. And as far as being a friend to anybody, I was always an honest friend, because that's what I would want somebody to be to me. But a lot of different situations, I was taken in a very negative light, and I was seen in negative light. Like, I've been bullied before and harassed, and that was a whole different situation in high school. Like, it got serious. Because with me, I try to figure out things in the best way possible. I'm not one that wants to do all that screaming and yelling. I really don't want to get there. I'd rather talk. But, you know what I'm saying? When you getting bullied and people doing stuff, and it's just, okay, I don't want to put my hands on you. I'm so happy to say I've never been in a fight, but best believe I was pushed to get there. I was pushed. So just even being around my grandfather and being around somebody that can really just embrace me and love me for who I am, because I was never about to be, I was never going to dim my light to make other people feel more comfortable. Because if me being myself makes you feel all this insecurities about yourself, baby, that's something you need to deal with, not me. As far as my life goes, I've always wanted to help people. And just growing in this like digital age and knowing that, you can be a content creator, influencer, and this, that, and the third. I'm just like, okay, this is like the best platform so I can be able to help people and just be myself. Like, it's great. It's crazy because I went to school for business. So I was like, of course I want to work at a Fortune 500 company, this, that, and the third. But then when I found out, I'm like, okay, let me try doing this with content, because I'm very creative. I know the business side of stuff, but I'm also very creative. And I wanted to really have a balance between those two. And especially when content creating became a thing and you can get paid for it. This has actually become $1 billion business. I'm like, okay, let me get a slice of the pie. My goal is to keep growing as a content creator, keep growing as an influencer, just to keep growing as a beacon of light and hope and just spreading God's love, because that's always been my goal. And lastly, I do not have any little sisters. I have little cousins, but I do not have any little sisters. I've always wanted little sisters. And even growing up as a girl, that I've been through so much. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot of abuse, a lot of different situations of negativity, a lot of toxic situations, a lot of just things that, I went through and that God pulled me through. Thank you, God. But I went through a lot of things, and I wish I had someone to tell me some more things. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's that big sister that's going to be like, hey, girl, don't do that. You should do this. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be real honest with you. That's literally one of the main reasons I even started creating content and even started this show, because I wanted to be y'all internet big sis, and tell y'all the truth and tell y'all things about stuff that I've been through and even things that are going on in the world, and tell y'all the truth. Because a lot of people are sugarcoating stuff and we don't got time. I need somebody to tell me the truth. Let me know what's up. Done. Finished. Finito. All right, guys, thank you guys for joining me in another episode of Sheree Denáe Show. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm so happy to be back filming, y'all, because Fibro been trying to take me down, but best believe with God, we making it through. If you guys have any more questions for me, any Q&A or anything I didn't answer, I kind of just went over like a basis of what I think y'all should know about me or what y'all maybe don't know. You can always just comment below. Make sure you guys tune in every Monday for a new episode on the Pink Couch, and I'll see you guys in my next episode. I love you guys. Bye. Up in the sky, champagne, living my life in the fast lane.
change.